Welcome to the Family Business Podcast, where we talk about everybody's business except our own. I'm your co-host, Gary Curtis.
And I'm Daniel Curtis.
And I'm Erikah Abdu.
And
Season 1, episode 1.
Okay, thank you, Erikah. What up, y'all? We doing this. We finally did this. We postponed many months now. We've missed many meetings.
We COVIDed.
We did COVID. And we're still COVIDing, I think.
We're Deltaing.
Yeah. What if the 10th commandment was like, thou shalt not COVID your neighbor's wife?
It's like quarantine with them.
The crazy thing is I'm COVIDing everybody.
Daniel has COVIDed people.
I'm covert more so than COVID.
Erikah loves, I think there's going to be covert's not like the big word that she's going to use this episode, but I think every episode is going to be one word that Erikah throws out that we're going to have to pull out a dictionary just to fact check her on. She just likes using, Erikah is the TI of the friend community here. Erikah is the TI of the family, very militant, in her vocabulary.
Radical.
Okay.
I'm radicalized.
So let's talk about it. By the time this comes out, I don't know, hopefully people stop doing it by the time this comes out. But right now, all I'm seeing is the crate challenge.
Yes. Now I think they're doing crate challenges up to Spirit Airlines flight. Did y'all see that?
I did see that. They said that's how you got to board a Spirit Airlines flight. What is more dangerous, a Spirit Airlines flight or the crate challenge?
Definitely the crate challenge. I've taken enough Spirit Airlines flights.
Yeah, you
I've never had a bad Spirit Airlines experience. I mean,
I
took it once.
I have either.
I took it once out of Philly and it was different. But I think that's just Philly.
How is it different?
People talking over the mic sounded like Rocky.
It was just a lot of PPP loan unforgiveness on the plane.
Yo, Spirit Airlines have you sitting in straight up folding chairs. Those are the most uncomfortable chairs that I've ever sat in on a plane.
Don't be fooled. United flights are worse.
No, not a chance.
They're not worse.
Why would you ever say something like that?
I swear to God, United has smaller seats than Spirit Airlines, and we could look it up.
Hey, time out. Erikah, do you remember when you wrote the president of United Airlines because Ethiopian Airlines scammed us on our tickets to South Africa?
And I was literally, I was talking to every CEO of every airline associated with Star Alliance. I could not.
Erikah wrote the New York Times, the LA Times.
I was done. I was like, I'm getting to South Africa. I don't know how, but we didn't make it. Have you been since then?
Yeah, we didn't make it to South Africa. I have yet to go. I haven't seen a zebra yet.
Yeah, right. I mean, there's always next year.
Yeah, it's too bad Spirit don't go to Africa. I mean, once Spirit go to Africa.
Time out. Spirit's not making it across international waters.
Did you see, somebody said something about I think the U.S. government enlisted the services of 6 U.S. airlines to evacuate people out of Afghanistan. Someone said they didn't ask Spirit because the people there have been through enough trauma.
That's hilarious.
You want to put them on a Spirit flight.
Could you imagine being in Afghanistan and then a Spirit Airlines flight showing up to pick you up and you'd be like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna wait it out. There's gotta be another one coming.
Y'all don't have no Deltas.
30, 45.
I'll take a boat.
Oh my God.
Can you take a boat from Afghanistan?
You can't not.
I mean, I'm sure you could somehow. Afghanistan landlocked?
No.
I guess
don't nobody know.
It could be.
Afghanistan don't have no beaches.
They might not have a port.
I have not seen any pictures.
I know Pakistan.
Did you say Al Pakistan?
What's Al Pakistan? No, I didn't. I said Pakistan. I know Pakistan is right next door.
Yeah, so the milk crate challenge is crazy, and will y'all be getting involved?
Would either of you do it? Would either of you do the milk crate
For
challenge?
money.
If I was in front of a group of white friends, I would 100% do it, or my family. My family or
white
friends?
Why in front of a group of white friends? And then
That's
after this, now we have to talk about Jay Crowder after this. But first, why would you do it in front of a group of white friends?
Because I've done way more things I shouldn't have been supposed to be doing with white friends than I've done with my black friends.
But the crazy part is the milk crates is only in the hood.
Yeah, it is crazy.
I've only seen black people and then very rich white people doing it for fun.
Yeah.
I just feel like
that speaks a lot.
The reward would have to be hefty for me.
How much am I gotta pay you?
No, honestly, that's a lot.
Across milk crates.
It's just like
you would do it because you're young.
I'm doing it for the swag.
You could bounce back from this.
No question.
Yeah, it's just
at my age.
He has a long way to fall.
At my age, I fall on some milk crates. I'm not moving for a couple months.
Your ribs will be blown out of your body.
First of all, don't say blown out like that. I don't like that.
Yeah, my back would definitely be blown out if I did the milk crate challenge.
Definitely.
I think that's a different milk crate challenge.
But...
all right, time out. So we were talking about doing stuff in front of white people, and Jay Crowder, Daniel, you sent me the text. You sent us the text. What did Jay Crowder DM this girl?
So Jay Crowder slid into the DMs of this white woman, and
hold on. For those of you who don't know, Jay Crowder is a Phoenix Sun
NBA
finalist. You know, almost a champion.
Yeah,
but boy, did he prove he's not.
In the most unprofessional basketball of ways, he slid into these DMs and he said, "Hey, love, you have my attention. Send me your snap, please."
At least he's polite.
Shush emoji and lips locked emoji. Another text. Sorry, I don't know if you're into black guys or not.
Yikes.
And this girl did not reply. She posted, didn't expect an NBA player to be sliding into my DMs on Twitter. And then after that tweet, posted the evidence of the screenshot of the DM. And yeah.
So she did exactly the opposite of that lip lock emoji and put him on blast to the whole world, which is crazy because he said, sorry, if you're into black guys. What type of loser ass millionaire is sliding in the DMs of an average white girl? I mean, regardless of white, anything. But I guess white has to be done with it because he then apologized and said, if you're into black guys. First of all, who even wants, I don't have any money and I don't want a girl that's just into black guys. Like I want a girl who's into me.
Also, like if I played professional basketball, I'm not even saying, I'm not putting more than one text in a DM. I might not even send a text. I might just like a picture. Like I don't think it can't be that hard.
No,
you're right. You'd like a picture. You see my name. You know who I am. If you're interested, holla.
Yeah. Send me a DM. Also, what happened to them only talking to prostitutes?
Wait, who only talks to prostitutes?
You talk about Dwight Howard?
Oh shit!
I didn't know. Yes.
Yes. He be talking to prostitutes? Wait, is this a new story or old story?
No, it's an old story.
He also has like 10 kids with 8 different baby moms.
I don't know. Let's just keep on Jay Crowder. I just don't get how you could have so little game. It's also not like his first year in the league. He's been in the league for like 8 years.
Well, clearly he.
But how did he find her? Is what I'm confused by. I think I need to see her page.
That is a great question.
Like I need to understand who she is.
She's a nobody. She got like 1,700 followers and she lives in Tulsa, Oklahoma. He plays for the Phoenix Suns.
But
she
she got
looks
his
like
attention somehow.
she looks like she manages Instagram for a local hair salon. Like she doesn't look like anything. She maybe
But
makes
that's probably
drinks
his
on the weekends.
MO, you know?
Also,
Like,
I've never
he
apologized for
can
my
really
blackness
impress.
while I was
Ooh.
trying to get a girl. That is the
Well,
weirdest.
I don't think he
the-
apologized. He just indicated, I'm into
No.
whites. Are you into blacks?
He
I know
literally
this is
said sorry.
taboo.
He literally said
This is
sorry. Yeah, what is it?
1960s.
It's 1960. Sorry, I don't know if he is in the blacks, but if he's
Like,
in the blacks, I sure would mind to cater you. I'd like to court
sir,
you.
how dare you ask somebody, are they into blacks?
Also, I'm just putting an
Yikes.
airplane in the emoji. Like, I'll fly you out anywhere. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah. He should have sent her some emojis. If I'm in the NBA, I'm just sending you emojis.
I'm sending you a beach emoji, plane emoji, and eggplant emoji.
Yeah. And you know how long he probably thought about all of that? He probably took at least 45 minutes to think through that.
That's right.
So
Because
he
you
was
know
nervous.
what? It was one of those where like she didn't reply. And he was like, oh, let me follow up.
If you got my attention, why?
But time out. What like if he said sorry if you're into black guy, like what if her response was
Beat it,
no.
Blackie.
Yeah. Beat it, Blackie. We need to get that on a shirt. That's gonna be our first merch. We're gonna get shirts that say beat it, Blackie.
But what's the smoothest a guy has ever slid into your DMs, Erikah?
Oh, good question.
You know,
How do you do
I
it?
have
Can you?
been in a relationship for 10 years, so I don't know.
Does not mean dudes did not slide into your DMs. I know
Right,
dudes
but
slide
I don't, they're not, nothing's notable, right? Because it's like, I don't.
Yeah. Ain't nobody ever
like,
said nothing that blew your
nothing.
mind.
I mean, I've got a couple like dick pics, but like,
Like that's not a pickup line. Nothing that knocks your wig
yeah,
off.
it's just like, oh,
Do you get unsolicited dick pics from guys that you know?
mostly women.
Women be sending you dick pics of like their own or like other guys.
Impressive ones, I guess.
Oh, your
I'm just
homegirls do
like-
that? Do girls do that? Women be just sending each other
More,
pictures of dick?
just prints more so than nut. Phallic.
Oh, okay. Y'all like to just look at the prints, like cleavage, like dick cleavage. Is a
Y'all look at them like fossils at a museum.
Kind of like, yeah, kind of like
that's
that.
that's a nice print.
Or
That's
like a seesaw.
A seesaw. I don't get the seesaw.
Yeah, what is a seesaw?
You wouldn't get it, guys. Let's just.
All right, let's
Make
move
that up.
on.
It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I was
Let's
kind of like
move
doing
on.
the surfboard. The surfboard.
So,
yeah, never mind.
do you want to keep going on that?
I don't know if anybody would.
All right. Time out. I saw this somebody Tahir Moore posted a video where he read that a study suggests that if you eat one hot dog, eating one hot dog takes 35 minutes off of your life. And I thought of Erikah.
That means for sure I'm dead tomorrow. Because I have eaten at least 29,457 glizzies, which I don't even know what glizzy means.
It only
Glizzy?
Erikah, it only counts if there was a bun.
Okay.
You be eating hot dogs without buns?
So 22,000.
That's very
No,
weird. You
I
eat
don't.
2,000 hot dogs without buns?
They have to have a bun. They have to have chili. They have to have cheese. Green
First of all,
onions.
chili is not that accessible to be a requirement for every hot dog.
It is. Chili comes in a can. It's not more than $2.
I understand that, but who has chili every time they make a hot dog?
I do not eat a hot dog without chili.
That can't be true.
That's crazy. Because Costco don't even have chili as
That's
an option.
disgusting.
I don't have a Costco card.
You don't even need a Costco card to get the food.
I'll tell you what, if you eating chili hot dogs, your ass got gas all the time. If you ate 24,000 chili hot dogs, your insides
29,000.
29,000, your insides look like Afghanistan.
Good thing these aren't dated.
Right. This is actually 2020.
Yo, let's edit that one out. Daniel, I know I said some wild shit because your face went.
I know, especially today. We'll just edit.
It was the first day. It was the first day Joe Biden had to make a public announcement.
I know. He was like, "Y'all want to blame me for this? Who here thinks we should have gone to Afghanistan?" I was like, "It's been 20 years, Biden."
He asked that.
He did. Everybody was looking like.
So, question from one of our extended cousins that came in. We just gonna bring this to the top of the episode because I like the question so much. Is there pee in the dating pool?
Yeah, I'm gonna speak on behalf of all the ladies. Where the ladies at? There is not just pee, but poop in the dating pool. There is little poop from South Park floating around in the dating pool.
Yeah.
Y'all know what that reference is? The South Park poop?
Yeah. We've seen South Park before.
Y'all have
I get it. And okay. First of all, I agree. I mean, that's why I had to get out. I had to get out of the dating game. It was too much. First of all, and there ain't never been a pool that ain't had pee in it.
Can y'all explain
that part?
It's contaminated. I mean, the dating pool is contaminated. Like and the crazy part about the dating pool is in a regular pool, you pee in it, they got chlorine to clean it up. In the dating pool, ain't no chlorine. It's just piss. It's just a bunch of people.
And antibiotics.
I tell you
what.
You need to get antibiotics
because it follows you. You remember when they came out with that chlorine back in the day where they said if you pee, it's gonna turn green and follow you around in a pool?
I also think that they made that up to get us to stop peeing in the pool. I never seen it actually happen.
But I also feel like the definition of dating has changed. I mean, I'm sorry, just because y'all are just a little bit older. I just feel like there is no better time.
Did he just apologize for our age, Erikah? That was the rudest thing he could do was apologize for our age.
I just feel like there's not a better time to be dating. You know what I mean? Like to just be dating.
How do you define dating?
Dating is like maybe you can talk to more than one person. You're not mutually exclusive with just one person. Or maybe if you are having sex with one person, like at least you're you're talking to other people. You guys are not you're just not mutually exclusive yet. So I feel like there's not a better time to be dating and just meeting people that are just excited to be out in the world and because I mean it's a lot of sexual tension out there. And I feel it, but I'm in a relationship, so I can't explore that tension.
First of all, you sound like you're going to get a bagel and you have sexual tension with the cashier at the bagel shop.
I know.
You act like you have
experiences.
Back to the dating pool. I just feel like there's not a better time to be dating than as of right now. Everyone's excited. Everyone's trying to get out there. Everybody wants to party. Everyone wants to hang out. I mean, I guess if you're looking for a monogamous relationship, and I'm sure that's what you guys mean by dating.
Yeah.
First of all, you're gonna stop talking about us like we're some group of seasoned war veterans. Okay, we're not battered and bruised. The purpose of dating is to end up in a monogamous relationship. So you talking about all that other stuff is something separate. So it sounds like it's a great time to be partying and having fun.
Yeah, I think the definition has changed.
With the hopes, you think the definition of dating has changed?
Yeah, I think it's completely different.
I don't think so, Daniel. I think dating is exactly what you described initially, which is meeting new people, going on dates, being
I just think no one that's dating right now, like most people dating, do not have the intention of going towards a relationship.
which is still
That's
dating.
maybe what most men your age think, which is the problem with dating and why women hate dating and why there is so much pee in the pool and everybody's getting pissed without any chlorine, and then they have to go and get antibiotics
because they got poop in their eye.
Because they got contaminated by the dating pool.
Mm-hmm. So when's the last time you went on a date, Daniel?
Oh, I mean, I'm in a relationship now.
Right.
I mean,
when's the last time before that?
It was pre-COVID. It was like right when COVID was hitting, and I mean, it was very much. I mean, last time I was going on like dates before my current girlfriend, it was like I was definitely looking to be in a relationship though. So I mean, I was definitely looking to be in a relationship. But to be honest, I think a woman in their 20s, there's nothing worse than a woman in their 20s. I mean, they know absolutely nothing of what they want, and with career,
that shit.
And I mean, especially what they're looking for in a man, especially when you come to like a big city like LA. Because I tell you what, I mean, it's hard to like deny a weekend in Greece. I wouldn't.
Okay, so you're saying that they don't know what they want because they want to go to Greece on the weekend, or somebody is flying them out?
Yeah.
And okay, right. And you find out about it.
I mean, not that I found out about it. No, I think that
if
I
think a lot of women in their 20s out to Greece, you wouldn't go.
No, I would go. I would 100% do that. But I just think a lot of women in their 20s kind of really try and blame it all on the men when at the same time they're not. It's not just the men. I mean, I will say 100% men are awful, and that we do, are probably 90% of the problem. But like also like,
let's not. Let's dial back.
I think it's probably a even split, right? Like women in their 20s. I was 20 at one point. Women in their 20s are interested in having fun, enjoying themselves, not paying for drinks. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, no woman ever wants to pay for drinks.
That
we don't want to pay
sense.
for anything ever in any time. So let me just
we don't either, but I guess we don't have much of a choice.
Right. So yes, they may be more engaging with a handful of people in a way that can be perceived as too flirty, whatever. However, I think men do just the same thing. I mean, I don't think there's a distinction between men's behavior and women's behavior in your 20s. Like,
oh, I 100%
neck and neck.
I 100% do. I mean, I literally my like success rate with women 30 and over when I was 21 was 100 times better than it was with women 20 to 29. It was women
in their 30s don't have time for games.
But they also know what they want. They know exactly what they want. And like, if they want you and if it's just a good time, then it's that. But like, I feel like women in their 20s, everything is just complicated.
You don't think that's the same for men in their 20s and men in their 30s?
I just think that you should know if you're dating a man in his 20s that you should know.
First of all, so it sounds like just everybody in their 20s is trash.
Right. I think so.
Everybody, I think 20s is a bad 20s, decade.
We should call it the trash 20s. And you are meant to be trash in your 20s, and it's excused because you're in your 20s.
I really don't think I've heard of it. I think the 20s are the most trash. They have to be the most trash years of your life.
Yeah.
Like I think they're very overrated. I think you turn 21 and that's it.
Yeah, you turn 21.
You turn 21, you got 9 years of hell. You got 9 years.
That's the highlight. The highlight is over after 21. After you turn 21, you're Jordan playing for the Wizards for the next 9 years. People just wish you would retire.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, people.
Fun for me. I really enjoy. I think most women enjoy their 20s.
It is fun, and you do enjoy it. But like as a person, to someone else, you are not good for somebody else in your 20s. You are only good for yourself and concerned with yourself in your 20s. You are a trash person.
You're selfish
to everybody else in the 30s.
Selfish decade. But there's so many people. I mean, I think the average age of marriage in the U.S. is 28 or 29. So
yeah, but what's the divorce rate?
I think we're at 54% or something, 56%.
Are we still at 50? Did we pass the 50? Are we over the hump?
Yikes. Any of y'all married in here?
You said it like it was church.
That was a good one. We definitely.
Daniel, how old are you?
We're gonna pull a clip from that.
I'm 20. Whoa, 24. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, 24. I turned 25 in a couple months.
Turn
Daniel.
25 in a couple months. What are we doing for your 25th birthday?
I don't know. The craziest thing is that this might be the only thing that has ever made it official my age, because I've lied so much times in my life. I mean, I don't lie anymore.
Yeah.
I haven't lied for a few years, but there's definitely a few women I dated that yeah, I hope not, I hope that they never hear this. But honestly,
you told them you were in your 30s.
But also, I'll tell you what, they knew what they was doing. They knew. They knew exactly.
They know.
I didn't know men lied about their age. You lie about being older.
Absolutely.
Because I knew, if I said I was 21, it's wraps for me. Like for the night, like I might as well go to bed. Like depending on who I'm talking to, but like depending on who I'm talking to, if I knew if I was gonna say 24 or 25, I'm saying that.
Right. Versus just saying 29, 28. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just not. Yeah, that was just too much of a reach for me. But if I was 25, they're like, oh, he might be a good guy.
Yeah. 26. 26 is a good guy age.
Is that how low you would date? Is that the youngest you would date?
No, I'm dating 35 and up.
35 and up?
35 and up.
She said she ain't taking no chances with even close to 20. She don't want no 20s dust, no 20s crumbs left in the plate.
No. There's no 20s. If I'm not in my 20s, there's no need for me to date somebody in their 20s. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, I mean, 31, 32, we 30 something, young 30s.
That's true. I guess not. But I guess the conclusion is there is pee in the dating pool, depending on if you're in the kiddie pool or in the adult pool.
Yeah, the shallow end. I mean, the kiddie pool does the kiddie pool have more or less pee in it though?
People with kids.
People with kids, yeah. So the shallow end of the pool, the kiddie pool, has more pee in it, and then the deep end of the pool has more shit in it.
Yes. So where would you want to land? Just stay on
somewhere in the middle. Yeah, I don't know. You don't have diving board.
Wherever there's less Christmas and birthday presents, that's where I would like to live.
Hell yeah.
I hate holidays.
You gotta date a Jehovah's Witness.
I hate birthdays. I hate holidays. It's just too much celebrating. Yeah. I think I just also don't like being thoughtful. Like I don't like the creativity that goes into being thoughtful.
Because you're in your 20s.
I don't want to be.
You're in your 20s.
I mean, I do feel you though, Daniel. It takes a lot. Like until you get to the point where you have more money than time, it's just like spending the time to think of creative ways to celebrate somebody is just like too daunting.
Or next time I'm just making a straight up macaroni necklace.
I mean, that'd be mad thoughtful.
Like,
you put time in.
Yeah, I'm a finger paint. Put this on your fridge, baby.
But honestly, that's kind of fire. I feel like I enjoy those type of gifts way more.
There you go, a little turkey hand.
Little turkey hand. I'm thankful for you.
All right, moving on. So Erikah has the question: why did Drake say light skin, but I'm still a dark nigga? Light skin, but I'm still a dark nigga. Daniel, when you heard that, did you like think finally somebody sees me?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like you might see all these soft bars on the outside, like I'm a sweet dude, but like, I'm still about that life, you know what I mean? Like I could really take care of somebody, like I might
sounds like a Grindr profile right now.
I might have to put a price on somebody's
Narcos.
Head. You know what I mean? Somebody's
LA.
I think he's a dark dude, you know what I'm saying? He's deeper than he looks,
This continues to sound gay. I think that he is saying that he's light skinned, but he made this track in July and he was very tan on the beach. He came back from Barbados or somewhere, Turks and Caicos, on his yacht, and he said, "Oh, yes, I'm light skinned usually, but I just got back with this fresh tan, so I'm still a dark nigga."
Yeah.
I mean, but the next line after that is I'm a wig splitter. I'm a hard hitter. No, yeah, he said I'm a tall figure.
Unforgiven.
And he's an unforgiving, wild ass dog nigga.
Dog.
Is he?
And
has
so
Drake ever been in a fight?
Sure.
nah, but I mean,
Nah.
Why not?
He sent Meek Mill and Pusha packing. I mean, Pusha questionable, but
he sent them back.
With bars.
I mean, also,
those boots are made for walking.
But also, we don't know what he's doing in Toronto.
You think Drake getting people taken out in Toronto?
I think the nice thing about being rich is that you don't have to fight.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, generally speaking, he's probably not. Most people in the entertainment industry probably aren't going around fighting, other than Cardi B, right? So like
Cardi B, Beanie Siegel. Yeah, there's a few.
There's a few, all from New York.
All from New York or Philly, yeah.
Or Philly, or right, that's right. Beanie's from Philly. But what I do think is that he is suggesting, because people always make these light skin jokes like, oh, he's so light skinned for this. He's singing these songs, light skin songs, da da da. I think he's indicating like his duality, like he can do both light skin music and dark skin music. Like,
okay, yeah, I hate that light skin music, dark skin music. Honestly, this divide between light skin and dark skin needs to end.
Yeah, to be honest, it's getting worse than the Bloods and the Crips. I mean,
it's not. May not be.
It may not be that bad.
Maybe y'all realize it because y'all light skin.
Yeah, you're not light skin or dark skin, so you don't even.
I don't even hear it. I'm like, is there something going on in the community?
Exactly. You like white people that found out about racism last year.
Like, wait, you guys have a.
You're like, wait, what? There was racism?
Who?
I mean, honestly, to be honest, I've been scared of light skin since I seen Save the Last Dance. Why was he so angry?
Wait, you talking about Fredro Starr?
The light skin dude in Save the Last Dance?
Yeah, that's Fredro Starr from Onyx.
Yes. Oh, right. Yes, he was.
But also, every light skin I feel like I've ever met in my life, it's always the craziest light skin. Like it's always a crazy light skin dude.
First of all, because people always testing us, and we feel like we got to prove ourselves.
It's kind of like people from like Black folks from the suburbs.
Yeah. I mean, and if you light skin, people automatically assume you from the suburbs.
They do.
They just automatically assume if you light skin, you from the suburbs, which is a very weird thing to assume. Like y'all get more sun in the city or something. Like,
and probably just assume you're mixed.
Yeah. Daniel, do you consider yourself mixed?
No.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest thing ever. Yo, yeah. I think people
but you can't consider yourself mixed. You're mixed or you're not.
No.
Nah, yo, don't you try to Rachel Dolezal
black.
Right. Yeah, both our parents are black.
I just feel like when a white person likes you too much, they just trying to convince you that you got some white in you. Like, yo, you mixed, right? Like you got like, yo, I just feel like you just not like, I don't know what it is. I just feel like you see me on a different level. Like we the same.
They find so many different ways to say that you can't just be black and this cool.
I wish that happened to me. Crazy. That instead, my white friends decide that they want to dive deep into why racism is an issue, how they've prevented racism in their everyday life, the racism they've witnessed, but just have been so against it, but had no opportunity to fight it. I'm just like, bruh, I just want to play beer pong.
Does any white person living right now actually have an opportunity to fight it? Like, can they actually actually?
For sure, yeah. I mean,
question.
But it's just like
easy.
It's just like on a
ally
scenario, like by basis. You know what I mean? It's like by situation. They just gotta catch it when it happens. They're not doing anything. Racism is so engraved into society, like the fabric of society, that it's just when it pops up now, another white person got to hit it like a whack-a-mole. You know what I mean? Because the racism going to pop up every day. It just got to be another white person to knock it down. Because I mean, us saying something back, black people saying something back to racism isn't fighting racism. It's
No, it's
just
just like, okay, here they
living our
go.
lives, reacting to the shit. Like it got to be another white person that come up with the whack-a-mole hammer and be like racist, and then because black people calling them racist don't.
It's not
It's
gonna
funny
work.
though because they
But
racists do get offended when you call them racist.
or Karen. Karen's now an offensive term, supposedly, in the Urban Dictionary.
I feel so bad about the Karen term.
Why?
I take that back.
Yeah, why would you feel bad about it?
How do you feel about the word nigger?
What word, Erica?
Nigger.
What exactly is a
Spelled
nigger?
Nigger. Nigger.
You really sound exactly like you're hosting the ESPN spelling bee right now. Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Look at that nigger over there
What's he doing?
smoking that joint. Nigger.
What's the origin of the word, please?
Niger stems from the country Nigeria. It was coined there in the 1700s. It was called Niger area, hence Nigeria.
So do you guys think that the NFL is basically Game of Thrones and the Lannisters or the Cowboys?
Wait, was Nigeria really nigger area, or did you just make that
Yes,
up?
that's where the term came from.
For real?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I'm about to say,
Nigeria-
she just dropped that gem on us, and like you just moved on to some Game
Game
of
of
Thrones
Thrones.
NFL shit.
Yeah, that's exactly where it stems from.
That's crazy.
Nigger area.
I mean, it makes sense, but now we've come to the point in the episode where we are going to play a little game. I am going to give Daniel Curtis from the state of New Jersey and Erikah Abdu from the state of Texas a crime headline, a news headline, and we are going to, or they're going to guess whether this crime happened in New Jersey, Texas, or Florida. All right. This game is called New Jersey, Texas, or Florida. All right. So, first one. Cop claims Burger King put dirt on his food. Investigation reveals it was seasoning. New Jersey, Texas, or Florida?
I'm gonna go with Jersey too.
Both of y'all think it was Jersey because we season our food. You know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the compliment that you believe that we seasoned our food because who seasons their Burger King? But it was Florida. It was Florida because
that's crazy. I just thought it was like a picky New Jersey person. Like it didn't seem too crazy to be, it just
Florida. Yeah.
It felt like it just felt like a Jersey thing. I don't know.
Yeah, like if he would have like shot out all the windows of the Burger King, that would have been more Florida.
Got it.
If he would have shut out all the windows in the parking lot, it would have been Texas. Okay. But he didn't do anything that would dictate either one of those. Like, so there's no signaling for the South. Because the South got something to say.
Yeah, there was no signaling for the South. I would like to agree.
Okay, all right. Well, let's move on. We're gonna move on to the next one, to the theme of food. Man assaults girlfriend with fried chicken.
I definitely heard this story, and it was in Texas.
I'm gonna go with Florida, just cause.
Just cause Florida it is. Florida man assaults woman with fried chicken was an actual headline.
I do remember seeing that.
I don't doubt that it also happened in
In
Texas.
Texas.
But
Yes.
I feel like you got to use did you have a leg? I feel like that's the only piece you could assault
It
somebody
was
with.
definitely a drumstick.
breast.
He was playing the drums on her with some drumsticks.
I just
I
want to
mean,
know
like,
where it was.
It could have been the whole chicken.
I wish somebody would beat me with some fried chicken.
When the
A
last time you
big-
seen a whole fried chicken?
I've seen fried turkey. You're right. I haven't seen many whole fried chickens, but you got to fry the whole chicken. No, you don't. I don't cook.
Erikah, you
And I
don't
don't
cook.
eat fried chicken.
Why not?
I eat quinoa and watermelon.
You a vegetarian now?
No, but I don't like fried chicken
Okay. Well,
on the
that's
bone.
She
you
like
like
chicken fried.
boneless.
She like chicken
I
fried
like
steak.
boneless.
You like chicken fried steak, don't you?
Mhm.
No, you don't.
I've never had it, but I'm sure I'd love it.
Honestly, I don't even know what chicken fried steak is. It sounds like 3 different meals.
It's like
It
when you
does.
order. It's like when you ever get a tuna steak. You know when they
No.
just be turning random shit into steak.
Yes.
I mean, it's like they got salmon burgers. They got salmon burgers. They can make
Yeah, but a
everything.
salmon burger is different because a burger just means like it's like a patty. Like,
Have y'all heard of salmon croquettes?
is chicken fried steak a chicken or is it steak?
It's chicken, but it's like a steak, and you cut it like a steak. You know what I mean?
Oh,
That's weird. I just, yeah, like, why wouldn't you just call it fried
chicken
chicken?
fried steak. So what piece of the chicken is it?
Yeah, that's what I know.
I don't know, but it's almost like getting like a fried pork chop. That's what it's almost like.
They sell that at McDonald's.
Absolutely not. They sell it in the South with gravy. I don't know.
That's the new Soweti meal.
It's a McRib, but they call it a chicken fried steak.
That's a whooper.
What is the sweetie meal? I saw that she has one.
It's a double Whopper, but you flip the bread, like all of the bread looks like the middle bread.
It's
You
a Whopper.
stuck on Burger King, huh?
It's a Whopper at McDonald's. It's a sweetie meal.
I'm sorry, Big Mac. It's a Big Mac, but you know how Big Mac has that one middle pizza bread?
Yeah.
All of
Extra
it is
bread.
that same bread.
Oh, that's fire, actually.
And then they put she puts
It's a
like sweet and
panini.
sour sauce. Mhm,
Okay.
it's a panini.
Sweet and
And then
sour
sh-
sauce.
And then she
Oh, okay.
puts fries in it.
No.
Yes.
That's kind
Let
of
me pull-
fire.
I'm about to pull up a picture.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think it looks really good. I haven't been to McDonald's in a decade because I'm already eating glizzies, killing myself. So I just
Dang, I think you was right.
I like the emphasis you put on glizzies.
glizzy. It sounds like drizzy.
Dang, that's
We call them
crazy.
hot diggity dogs or a cat dog where I'm from.
Yeah, this sweetie meal, she got fries on top of, yeah, like the Big Mac, like you said, but then she got
Sweet and sour
fries can
sauce
be,
on top.
she said fries can be more than a side. If it's a dip, it's also a topping. Anything could be a sandwich. She got 2
Chicken
sausage
nuggets.
buns and
Wait, the funniest thing is, have you heard the girl who works at McDonald's and she says what they like make her say? They make her say like the lyric from one of her songs.
Yes, do it, Daniel.
nah, I haven't seen it.
Let me see.
That's my best friend. Welcome to McDonald's. Could I interest you in the sweetie meal?
Yeah, that I saw that. That was so funny.
Do they make her say that? There's no way they make her say that.
I need to go because I want to hear if they do that.
Honestly, it's hilarious. Honestly, I would love to go sit at the drive-thru and just say no. Say it with the cadence that Sweetie says it.
No, you'd have to speed it up. Pronto.
So we have gotten to that part of the episode where we are going to close out with some questions from extended cousins. And let's start with E. I feel like we call it family business. This is very misleading because we don't talk about much of our own family business. And people were sending in some questions about some family topics. So I think maybe like a family-ish, because this is about you. A question that got sent into Erica was, if you could make one different major life choice, what would it be?
Should I go first?
Yeah, that question was for you.
Okay. So I effed up college. Do you hear me? Flying colors. Like, just literally did so horrible. And it was because I didn't understand the implications of college, to be honest. Like, I wasn't focused on the end goal. Like, I didn't go to college realizing that the objective is to secure a job, ideally a high paying job, right? I just was very laissez-faire about the whole thing. I didn't go to career fairs. I didn't go to any of that. I did a lot of things other than that. So I left college without a job, and it took me 3 months to get a job whenever I came back to Houston. You know, I think for me personally, it was a setback because I didn't focus on career placement at the end of my collegiate career when, I had, I think, the aptitude to land anywhere, but I didn't focus on that when I should have.
Honestly, that don't even sound that bad. You saying you fucked off for 4 years and then you got a job in 3 months? It sounds
And
like
we
you did
graduated
college.
at a very bad time too, 2010.
Yeah, it sounds like you did all right. Like, I don't know. That don't seem like it was that bad. I mean, like,
in retrospect, it was pretty bad. But
yeah, I'm sure in the moment it felt like an eternity, but like, and you think about it, I mean, you had fun for 4 years. Yes, you could have done better. It should have. But
and I have a horrible GPA. So horrible. I mean,
but you good. You've had great jobs now, make money. The point is, I mean, you took an L, but you bounced back. There you go. I say mine is kind of, I don't know, kind of related to college too. I would say I wish I jumped into comedy sooner. I wish I'd like just follow my instinct and wanting to do entertainment. And instead of working in banking for 5 years in Pittsburgh, I wish I just took my ass to LA and started comedy.
Yeah.
Daniel, you're still young, so I don't know if you want to answer or you have to yet.
I know. Do you have any regrets?
Should we move on?
No, I mean, I definitely would have got a girl pregnant in high school. Bro, what?
That would be your one different. You should have got a girl pregnant in high school.
They put so much pressure on you, like it's a bad thing, yo. Like it ain't a bad thing. What do you mean?
Honestly, having a 1-year-old child, I'll tell you what, having a kid is a young person's game. And
it's a young person's game.
I'll tell you what, you got the energy. You could just wake up on no sleep. Yeah, you could drink and wake up and be fine.
Also, I'd have went to high school. Yeah, the baby would have been with somebody else. I should have impregnated somebody that we could have sued.
That we could have sued.
Speaking of suits, that's the next thing. Lawsuits. Your brother got a couple suits.
Who got a couple suits?
Gary.
Me?
Gary got some lawsuits. We should talk about lawsuits next. I got lawsuits.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about lawsuits because I have no idea what you're talking about. Nobody is suing me. And what?
Listen, you.
Oh.
Hey, you sound like. Next question. This one came in for Daniel. And the question was, should you tell someone if you can spot their lace front?
Yes. It's not a question about it. Yes.
Like a stranger?
I feel like you need to go like let them get, like, I mean, if they know, then they know, but what if they don't know?
But right. All right, so can we do this like a quick exercise? Erikah is somebody walking by, you don't know her, you see her lace front is showing. Can you show us how you would tell her?
Yeah, I mean, I would just tell her just like she had food in her teeth. I'd be like, yeah, you got to go to the bathroom, go look in the mirror. Or like, if it's more like
you would just send her to the bathroom.
Take it straight to the bathroom.
I mean, like, yo, your shit look fucked up. Like you might like, yo, it's not looking good. Like you got to do something about that. Or
I
like,
don't
you
know.
know,
Somebody
we
whose lace front always looks messed up.
yeah, but it
I
is
do
people
not
that
want
walk
nobody
around.
pointing me out.
There is people walking around confidently with it just messed up.
That's true. I cower in my skin when my lace front is like that. When it's part of the
Yeah.
Red Sea. Like,
No, I'm just kidding. I would never tell a woman.
Can you imagine?
I think women are beautiful.
I would maybe
every
just
way.
like scratch my head in front of her, like
Ugh.
just keep
And then
scratching it and
just like
building
this one piece.
until she maybe starts to
out.
scratch her head too. And maybe she
I
feels
don't know how people, I don't know if y'all have seen those Instagram videos where people like put that cap over their head and glue it and cut it. Have y'all seen that? Does that pop up on y'all's or no?
No.
Like people installing wigs on their head?
No, I think that's very targeted.
Yeah.
Am I not?
Instagram, the
Target
algorithm
marketing.
knows what you, yeah.
It knows I'll never be able
They-
to stick that thing on my head. Cut. I don't even know why they bother sending it to me because I will never take that leap of faith in my cutting abilities. But yeah, I see it and I see those ladies and they do the whole lace and wig installation effortlessly. And I'm just like, wow, I have professionals put my wigs on and my lace is still showing.
Also, I'm lying. I would never tell a stranger. I lied. I lied. I would
I
never
told a
tell.
stranger her.
I'm terrible. I would
underwear.
laugh. I would be sitting
Hey.
there laughing somewhere.
He would be laughing. Daniel also like, I believe though that you would, it's weird that you wouldn't tell somebody that their lace front is showing when you tell girls that they have poop on their pants when they don't.
I would tell a girl that she had poop on. That did
That's your
happen.
pickup line?
It wasn't the pickup line. It was she shut me down and I was like, all right, I'm gonna shut your whole night down.
You got poop on your
she
pants.
was so upset. She was so upset that he said she had poop on his
And the
pants.
crazy thing is I said you got dookie in your booty. That's what I said. Yeah, she was like, what? And she was getting into Uber. She was checking behind her. She was like,
she was looking all over her pants for
That
poop.
is, let me tell you, as a woman, that's terrifying. You never know what's on your butt. And you're like, Dookie, yikes.
Especially in LA. She's like, it's very possible that she could have leaned up on something that some homeless person put shit on. Like,
can you imagine?
That's very possible for LA.
Homeless people in LA are aggressive.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. To close out, last question. Last question that we got comes from cousin Jared. And Jared asked, why is it when white people do something, they call it a life hack, but when Black people do it, it's called ghetto? And I'm like, honestly, you know what? That's a great question. One, I'd rather white people call it a life hack than ghetto because nothing makes me cringe more than white people saying ghetto. Two, Black people, we just take pride in the hood and we take pride in our making something out of nothing because that's what we've had to do from the beginning. You know what I mean? We've had to take something out of nothing. We had to take pig and make chitlins. We had to take scraps and make chitlins. I ain't never ate chitlins, but I've heard about them. You have? Of course you have. Yeah, you Texas. What chitlins taste like? Poverty? Is that what you say?
Poverty and poop. They smell like poverty for sure.
I heard they stink. They stink of your whole. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
also, white people don't wash themselves, so they don't even wash their legs.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather be ghetto and clean than dirty.
Yeah, but
did you say white people don't wash their legs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a issue with Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis.
But it's like a whole list of them now. It's like all the celebrities came out talking about they don't wash themselves.
They united.
I saw them say that. I saw that couple say that they don't wash their kids unless they can see the dirt on them.
But Mila is not white.
Just don't let them go hang out with some Black kids for the day.
First of all, Mila Kunis is white. Her name is Mila Kunis.
She's definitely of Asian persuasion.
I don't think so.
If she's that white
Russian.
passing,
She's Russian.
Right.
She's
She could be
her
Russian.
her Jewish
Could be,
family.
yeah. Just said it.
She was born in Soviet Ukraine. Okay, so she's Ukrainian. She and her Jewish family fled from the Soviet Ukraine to the United States at the age of 7. And
Okay.
then at 14, she was on that 70s show. Tough
Wow.
life.
She really talk about
She came
catapulting.
up. Yeah. Her birthday just passed.
Probably 16 now.
Hey, she's been
Um,
married to Ashton Kutcher for 6 years now. Like, if not washing your kids is what makes it work, don't wash your kids. Maybe
But
more
you know
people
what
need
I
to
do
not
think
wash
is
their
y'all don't
kids.
have a lot of water in California. So maybe it's like a water
We have enough water.
conservation.
We have enough water.
I remember
first of
the
all-
first time I went to LA as an adult, and I remember there being some signage indicating not to use a lot of water.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Yeah.
I'll be out here taking hour showers.
I
At the
mean, yeah.
hotel,
And then
I
all
said-
all
I
the
said
rich
that.
folks, I'm sure they got sprinklers on at their house, watering the grass every day, every morning, every night.
I think it's an adoption of being a global citizen in preserving your water consumption. But I also think it is probably just like cool, like, oh, I haven't showered in 5 days, like, but I still smell like.
I mean, they rich. They don't got nobody to impress. The only reason I shower is because
No.
I got people to impress, though. If I ain't had nobody to impress.
And it's impressive if you
Yo.
don't smell after 5 days. I'm like, okay.
If I didn't have to leave my house for a week, I don't know if I would shower. I mean, I would shower once it bothered me.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, but also
possible.
I stink like at the end of a day. So like I
Yeah.
couldn't
Yeah.
imagine going multiple days.
Well, to your original point, Gary, Black people have been ingenious for a long time and have had to be. And I think maybe, I'm not going to say all white people, but maybe mainstream white people that we see on TikTok are just now adopting and adapting to being resilient due to the pandemic. So maybe that's why it has now become posh to be resilient, ingenious versus historically it has just been our method of survival.
Okay,
right.
Professor Abdu, looking like you teach Africana studies.
Incredible.
Hey, look, honestly, it was a rough episode, but we made it. Will this be our first episode? I don't know.
I don't know.
Will this
We'll
ever
see
see
how
the
it goes.
light of day? But who knows?
Let's
you know
rewatch
what?
it right now.
We should put it up just so we can see the growth.
I'm
Okay?
gonna stop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop recording.
You should
Okay.
definitely stop recording.